Hi. The previous lecture we have discussed about space vectors and how we can represent the sinusoidal waveform in space vector format. So now we are going to discuss how we can synthesize the sinusoidal voltage using VSI, voltage source inverter. How we can use the space vector modulation technique to generate sinusoidal voltage by using VSI. As you all know, we are having three switches in the upper side. It is S1, S3, S5, and three switches in downside S4, S6, S2. And actually, VA star, VB star, VC star. This we have discussed in the previous one. We are used to produce VA, VB, and VC. So if you are considering this as a single unit and take the switch as uh, S or SA, here it is SB, here it is SC. That means if you are giving one as input for S1, then this will be closed and this will be opened. And if you are using S3, that one switch is complementary to other. Mm, and SA is 1 means this switch is operating, and SB is 1 means this switch is operating, and SC is 1 means this switch is operating. Keep that in mind. And by using this PWM converter with the reference VA star, VB star, VC star, we are producing the switching signal S1, S2, S3, and etc. S6. And we want to as I have shown here, we want to follow VA, VB, VC, VA star, VB star, and VC star. So this one will be done by using this PWM converter. So from the definition of our space vector modulation, V is equal to 2 by 3 VA of t plus 2 by 3 into, that is whole into, VA of t plus A VB of t plus A square VC of t, bracket close. Then for this, if you are considering VAN is a voltage between this A and the small n. So this VAN is equal to, you are having, if you are doing a KCL here, then you can write it as VAN is equal to VAN, that is VAN, this capital N, this is the neutral point of this machine, this VSI, and this is the neutral point of your load. So V A capital N plus VNN, that is the voltage between these two neutral points, VNN. So Va small n can be written as VAN plus VNN, and same like VBN can be written as VB capital N is plus VNN, or VCN can be written as VC capital N plus VNN. So now I am going to apply this VAN, VBN, VCN voltages to this equation. That is, now we will be getting V is equal to 2 by 3 into VAN, that VA can be written as, VA of t can be written as this one, VAN plus VNN. So if you are writing all those things, you will be getting V is equal to 2 by 3 into VAN plus A VBN plus A square VCN plus uh, VNN into 1 plus A square. And why it is? Because all the terms will be having VNN term. So this will be 1 into VNN plus A into VNN plus A square into VNN. If you are taking this VNN outside, we will be getting 1 plus A square into VNN. That is the thing I have done here. Just write down this equation while I was telling, since this is not clear in this slide. Uh, so this 1 plus A square is equal to 0. That is because if you are calculating this, adding this space vectors, A is sorry, one is a space vector which is horizontal. Let it be which is horizontal. Then that V one means a magnitude of one, and it is having angle 0. That is why it is a horizontal line. And A means it is 120 degree with same magnitude, that is 1 itself, and it is 120 degree. A square, it is 240 degree. If you are adding all those things, then it will be getting 0. Or if you are doing mathematically, that is instead of A, if you are substituting e power j 2 pi by 3, and instead of a square, if you are substituting e power j 4 pi by 3, uh, then you will be getting the same. So if you thus we have seen, so this vnn term will not be there, so we will be getting v is equal to 2 by 3 van plus a vbn plus a square vcn as the equation. So we can write van uh, VAN will be there when this switch is active. VAN is equal to VDC. Okay, you can see that when switch is closed, then VAN will be is equal to VDC, since VNN is equal to 0. That VNN is already taken out from the equation. So you can say that VAN will be is equal to VDC when this switch is on. That is what VAN is equal to VDC into SA, where we are representing this SA, SB and SC as binary numbers 1 or 0. That means binary numbers means when this S1 is active, then SA is equal to 1, and when S1 is not active, then SA is equal to 0. Like that, when S3 is active, then SB is equal to 1, and when it is not active, then SB is equal to 0. Then same here, when S5 is active, then SC is equal to 0. So active, then SC is equal to 1. Then S5, when S5 is not active, then SC is equal to 0. That is what we are uh, uh, representing the system with SA, SB, SC as a binary number. So in this equation also there are some corrections. So VAN is equal to VDC into SA, like that VBN is equal to VDC into SB, it is VBN, and here it is VCN is equal to VDC into SC, it is SC. So if you are substituting all those things in this equation, so V is equal to 2 by 3 VDC into SA plus ASB plus A square SC. So this is in the bracket, SA plus ASB plus A square SC is in the bracket. We are taking the VDC outside. To 2 by 3 VDC is common. This is in the bracket, SA plus ASB plus A square SC. So this is actually this equation is represented like this now. Mm, it is a simple format. Now you can formulate the space vector with these things, SA, SB, A square, SC. For that, we are going to represent as as 6 vectors which is easily obtainable. 6 vectors which is easily obtainable means when SA is equal to 1, SB is equal to 0, SC is equal to 0, then you can represent this vector like this. Since you can say when SA is equal to 1, SB is equal to 0, SC is equal to 0, then your vector will be having a magnitude of 2 by 3 VDC, and which is in the direction of 1. 1 means it is horizontal. So we can represent this vector like this, that is v1. V1 you will be taking it as 100 into 2 by 3 VDC. That means the magnitude is 2 by 3 VDC, and the angle is 0 since it is 1 into SA. All other are 0. Like that, if you are representing 110, 110 means SA and SB are 1 and SC is equal to 0. SA and SA and SB are 1 and SC is equal to 0 means it is SA, SA is 1, SB is 1. It is 2 by 3 VDC into 1 plus A. 1 plus A means it is addition of this vector and this vector. If you are going for this uh, trapezoid, then you will be getting this vector like this. It will be having 1 by root 3 magnitude, 1 by root 3 into, sorry, it will be having 2 by 3 VDC magnitude, and uh, it will be having a 60-degree phase displacement with the horizontal one, or this one. So you can represent this 110 like this, like that. 010, 010 means your SB only active, that is SB is 1, both these are 0, then the vector will be in the direction of A. uh, that is why it is like this. When only SC is active, this is your vector, that is SC is active. Then V is equal to 2 by 3 VDC SA plus ASB plus A square SC. In that these two are 0, then 2 by 3 VDC into A square SC will be there. So the A square will be having this actually, if you are taking this A square, then it will be having a magnitude of 1, and it is having a 240-degree phase displacement from this one. So you can say that if you are taking the whole, then the magnitude is 2 by 3 VDC into uh, this A square direction. A square is the direction now. So saying like that, we have found V4 and V6. V4 is when 011 means SB and SC are 1. That means SB and SC are active. Then SA is 0. Then you can say that the direction will be A plus A square. That is, this is A and this is A square. If you are adding, if you will be getting this vector, or you can say that this is the angle of your vector direction, and magnitude is same like 2 by 3 VDC. Anyway, if you are adding this, uh, you will be getting magnitude 1 itself. And the same thing here, 101 means SA is active, SB is 0 and SC is active. Then you can say that you will be getting a vector which is a sum of these two vectors. So this is your V6. So now we got 6 vectors. This 6 vectors means these 6 vectors you can make very easily by using the combination of SA, SB and SC. Uh, when you are going for a smooth operation, we need a smooth change in the vector, or you can say that if you want to change some your voltage with a angle, then if you don't have that smooth variation, if you are suddenly changing, then your motor will be having oscillations in the rotor. It will be a problem. So what we need a smooth variation. So smooth variation means in between also you need some vectors. So how that will be formulated, that we will be discussing in the next session. That will be better, because if you are going for that, this we will be going to find how we will make this vector. And each vector means if you need a very less magnitude and a different angle, or if you need this much of magnitude and this much of angle, or if you want this angle and some other magnitude. So how we will make that we will discuss in the next session. So in this itself, we have 6 areas, like we are classifying this into sectors. That is, this one is sector 1, this is sector 2, this is sector 3, this is sector 4, sector 5, and sector 6. And when we are going for the production of such vectors, then we will be making that sector wise. So if you want a vector here, we will be going for this particular sector and we will be formulating that. Okay, thank you.